Run! Sprint! Go! Wow! Hello again, and welcome back to Asgard, and today we're going to be checking out a fairly new pack. It actually came out about a month ago, and I try to keep an eye on what packs come out and, you know, what they contain and everything, and somehow this pack slipped through the cracks, and I just now noticed it when I was kind of going through and, you know, checking today, or earlier this morning, to see what all was out. I downloaded the pack, and I was checking it out and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, from what I saw so far, it's spot on. It's something that I even reading the description, I was like, okay, I'd probably enjoy that quite a bit. For those of you that don't know, this is a quest-based pack, okay? And it's also a very combat-oriented pack, with a lot of adventure and exploration, as well as a lot of tech, a lot of magic. It actually has Ars Magica 2, which is amazing to see that in a pack in 1.10. It's also got the Aether. It's got Abyssal Craft. It's got dangerous mobs or something like that. It's a new mob pack. It's got just all kinds of stuff, adding new monsters. It also revamps the combat and the difficulty and everything by adding, for those of you that follow my Project Ozone pack, you know that within that pack, after you kill bosses, the enemies get stronger, right? Well, this pack actually has, at the bottom left of the screen, always up, there is a difficulty meter that tells you how difficult things get, and the more of these titans, which are like kind of like your main nemesis within the pack, there's like 20 of them, and basically they're different bosses from different mods and the base game and everything like that. Like the Ender Dragon is a boss. The Abyssal Craft bosses are titans, you know. But basically the difficulty will get more and more difficult the more of these that you kill. It doesn't just get difficult and leave you out in the cold. You actually have ways to get stronger yourself, and all of the, I'm going to turn the volume down just a tad bit here, but all of the armor and weapons and stuff have been revamped and rebalanced for the pack and everything. So it is very, very exciting. When I was flying around, for example, just to give you an idea before we get started, I saw wild dogs in creative, and I also saw piranhas and like these other kind of fish that were like just running around eating everything. If you jump in the water, they swim up and they start attacking you in mass. Like there's lots of them. It's really, really exciting. So with that said, let's go ahead and start it up. Now I will say that this pack, if you guys enjoy it, right now I'm replacing, I've still got a couple more episodes coming out for Direwolf. After that, once Direwolf ends, this pack will effectively take place of it. And for those of you that follow Direwolf, you know that FTB Beyond Expert is the planned replacement for Direwolf. But if you guys enjoy this, you know, if you guys are having a lot of fun with this, and I'm having a lot of fun with this, and, you know, we're enjoying it and stuff like that, we will still continue this series once FTB Beyond Expert comes out. So just a heads up, that's kind of where we're at right now. We still got a little while before FTB Beyond Expert comes out. And I'd been looking for an effective replacement for Direwolf because I knew it was about over. And I think this pack is it. So, anyways, we're going to create a new world. Let's call it to Asgard, LP, capital P. And we'll do survival, and there's different seeds. There's actually a nether survival, which is quite interesting. There's also Great Wall, realistic world gen. I am thinking that we are going to go with realistic world gen, I think. Because there is no biomes of plenty, we don't have to worry about that, and you know how realistic world gen and biomes of plenty kind of don't agree with each other sometimes. We don't have to worry about any of that. And I do, personally, I love the realistic world type. So we're going to go with that because it gives you those really big mountains, and you know, everything kind of makes sense. You don't have like broken up biomes next to each other that doesn't really make sense. You don't have deserts next to like snowy type biomes or whatever. I don't think that's the actual case, but you know, something to that effect. It makes more sense basically. Now for the seed, let's go with to Asgard LP. Now, I have not checked this seed. We could end up in the middle of the ocean. But as you guys know, if you've watched my series before, I like to just pick a seed, not check it, and just go with it. I think it's more fun that way. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, I did decide to turn on face cam for this because You know, it's a lot like Blood and Bones, and if you ever played that, but you know that there's a lot of crazy things that happen, and a lot of deaths, and you know, a lot of stuff like that. I'm just grabbing a bit of wood here because I know there's a quest. I did have a look through the quest book before when I was on creative. I know one of the first quests involved getting a bunch of wood, and there is like a vein miner in this pack. Just hold shift and you'll, you know, mine it all up or whatever. So we've got a couple stacks of wood. That's great to get us started. Let's go ahead and open up our quest book. It's the tilde key on here. And let's see, getting started. There's some classes you can choose. Warrior, melee class, you get obsidian armor and obsidian sword and stuff. I'm trying to move pretty quickly because this first day is very, very crucial. Warlock, you get some casting armor and fire flash and regen spells. Very, very nice from Ars Magica. Hunter, you get a spider pet and a redstone bow and then some armor and stuff. Engineer, you get a turret, and then you also get some compressed dirt and reinforced stone, which reinforced stone is very important within this pack. You'll see why. And then Purist, you get nothing. We're going to go ahead and take Warlock. What? Run! Run! Sprint! Go! Wow! Okay. I haven't yet taken a class. As you can guess why. Oh my god. Seriously? Yeah, that was like quickest death ever. And look. There's still a dog here. And that big super bear. Man. Okay, he's running off. I bet a rat is after him. No, here he comes. Good God. Make it stop. Yeah, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Kite him. Kite him. It's not that one bear that we ran into before. It's actually... Ah! Okay. This pack. Oh my god, this pack. It's going to be fun now, I promise. It's... Like, I played a lot of Blood and Bones. Back when Blood and Bones, you know, was fresh and everything. Here he comes! But this pack, I think's got it beat. And we've just started. Oh. Yes, everybody kill that stupid bear. Take that, bear. Okay. We're going to... I know that was a little bit of a waste of wood, but... we're going to go down into here. What do we got? Iron and emeradic crystal. I do think these places would be an alright place to set up initially. I should think. I am going to take this chest, and I'll show you why here in just a bit. And let me go ahead and remove all these deaths. Okay. Now we've got enough wood to get started. I'm going to go ahead and just go with this, and we're just going to call this place home. I mean, look outside. If you look at the map here, I mean, there's just stuff all over here. It's terrible. Also, the water is not safe. So, I mean, there's piranhas, there's aqua creepers, there's all different kinds of stuff. Guardians all around. And I'm not going to say too much about the stuff that I've seen in this pack while running around in creative. But I will say one thing that's amazing that I saw, and that is overworld dragons. So, that's one reason I want to go straight in underground. Now, I will say that's not... Going underground isn't 100% safe. Because the thing about this pack is mobs will hunt you down. And I didn't get any seeds. Raw rat meat. I mean, they're fighting out there. They are going to town on each other. But creepers and stuff will hunt you down along with everything else in the pack. And creepers will blow up blocks to get to you. So, I mean, if they're close enough, they can sense you or whatever, they will blow stuff up to get to you. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I know it's kind of dark. I do apologize. I'm trying to find some coal or something to make torches with. I would make a furnace and go straight for charcoal. However, Furnaces are not so simple in this pack. You do need compressed stone to make furnaces. So, okay, I hear really bad sounds here that don't make me excited to be alive. I'll tell you what, we're going to go off in this direction just a little bit, and this is where we're going to call home. And actually, there's a bunch of iron here. I'm going to grab that stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up a house here. With that house block that we got before. So what we're going to do is, let's... Oh, wait, we haven't got it. I was in my creative world. Never mind. Anyways, we can get it. I'm sorry. So what we need to do, we need to get a class, right? So let's go ahead and take our mage class, I think is what we're going to get. Because when I was looking, I mean, the spider pet and stuff would be cool. But I really think Fire Flash and Regen to start with would be very handy to have. So we are going to start as a mage, I think. So we'll go ahead and take our all of our stuff. We've got some gear here. And you'll notice that everything has rarities and experience and durability and all that good stuff. You can level up your armor the more you wear it and use it. Same with weapons. Our sword has 23 out of 50 XP. And that's just an iron sword. It's nothing from TC or anything like that. And let me put these spells on our hotbar here. Now, next up, we have a quest for I Wish You Would. And we already have the wood that we need, 16 pieces. So we'll go ahead and detect submit, claim that. And now we have our starting house. This is what I want. So what we're going to do is we're just going to right click it. It has to be on top of a block. Like I can't do it, you know, one that's facing in front of me. So we're going to put it on this cobblestone here. And we get to pick a house. There's basic, there's ranch, hobbit style, desert style, snowy style. Let's go ahead and go with, I think, a basic house. I think it'll be better underground. This is just a starting house kind of a thing. The facing, I want it to be facing south, I think. So we're going to say structure facing south. Configure, add torches, add bed, add chest contents. Crafting table, mine shaft, farm. We'll make the ceiling flat. And I think the floor, we're going to make it out of stone brick. The ceiling, we'll make it out of brick. And then the wall, let's make it out of jungle. 9 by 9. And build. Whoa! What's this? Oh, man. It opens up the sky. That's not ideal. Which would mean that it's a very temporary house because we're going to have everything and its brother coming down here to play with us. Sounds like something is shooting at me. I don't know where that is. Go ahead and grab all this coal here. Oh, good God, already? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Those creepers are exploding to get to us right now. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm going to make some torches and just light up the general area, right? So let's go ahead. My inventory's terrible right now. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make... we're going to go down in the mine shaft, though, I think. Sounds like there's some water nearby. Okay. Right down here seems to be relatively safe. There's no caves. Doesn't look like. So I'm going to store my stuff down here just because mobs will end up coming in and just destroying everything if I don't. Pop regen. I'm glad there's none of those annoying food mods, though. Those annoy me. I always just get frustrated with those because it's like carry 15 types of food on you and stuff like that. I'm not a fan, personally. I know some people are, I'm not. So, I do want to... I tell you what, I think we're just going to live down here. I think that would be the best bet. But I do want to bring our bed down here. I think that bed is going to be very important. I mean, as far as not spawning mobs, that's not really a thing because, as you can tell pretty quickly in this pack, mobs spawn whenever they want to, wherever they want to. It doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter at all to them. But I would like to have the bed so that we could set a spawn point. I think that would be a huge boost in our favor. And I do want to light up this general area. So if the mobs want us, they're going to have to jump down here. And they're not just going to be down here. Seems to be good now. Let's, oops, there we go. Now we can get on with what we were doing. Okay. So, sorry it took a little bit to get started with this, but this pack... If you've ever played Blood and Bones, you know what I'm going through right here. Alright, so let's head on down into our little underground hovel. And give me just a second. I'm going to dig out a little bit of a space so that we have some place to kind of live and call home, you know. Okay, I've got a little bit of an area dug out. So this will work to start with. Alright, let's get a little bit of wood here and let's get started with normal stuff. We're going to make a crafting table. And we should have a quest here. I believe it was up next. Yes, tools of the trade. Yeah, that's it. What we need to do is we need to put our crafting table in here and we get one of these Ghetto Tinker's crafting stations, right? Basically, it's a crafting station from Tinker's Constructs, but it doesn't have the connected inventory from the chest. But it does hold things, like if I put that in there and come back, you can see I've still got the wood in there. However, I will show you something. If you take wood and go to make a chest, you'll notice not craftable. Not craftable. The reason being, to make a chest in this pack, it's due to the lore-wise, it's due to the moisture and stuff. You have to water treat it, so you have to get treated wood planks to get started. Which, of course, takes creosote. This does have a lot of recipe tweaks to it, which is awesome. I love recipe tweaks, and this pack really did a good job on balancing and making even the crafting hard in conjunction with the combat and just survival in general. I do quite like the effort that they put into this pack. It's very, very noticeable at first glance how much they really did with this pack. An excellent job, by the way. Very, very good job on this pack. Just from what I've seen so far, and I know it's only getting started. I did forget to actually turn that quest in, so let me do that real quick. We're going to go ahead and detect our Ghetto Tinker's crafting station. I just made another one. And we get an iron AIOT and 3 hard crystal shards. So we'll go ahead and take that. The next quest, they want us to get 64 clay, and they're going to give us 6 chests in exchange for that, which is awesome. And plan for the worst, they need us to make reinforced stone. Okay, I haven't actually looked at the reinforced stone recipe. And then make tool station, stencil table, we get slime boots. And then over here we need 64 gravel to continue on this quest line. So, also, furnaces require compressed cobblestone. So, fun. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to put that right there. And also, this section here, you can see alpha, gamma, epsilon, theta, kappa, omega. This is basically telling you the different stages and what you need to be working on within those stages. Just a brief description. So right now we'd be in alpha, right? So we need to build up basic living quarters, set up production of steel and creosote. That is a major thing within this pack, is getting started with those. Fortify your base defense, establish colossal chest and storage system, make Tinker's tool tables and smeltery, and find underground dungeons to hunt for treasure and armor. That's our primary objectives at the moment. Okay, now I don't think... Yeah, we've got a lot of quests that are open. Today, I mainly just want to focus on getting started. Because with a pack like this, getting started, that first few days is key. Because if you spend the first few days just dying over and over again, I'm so used to my vein miner being tilde now. But if you spend that first few days just dying over and over again, it's going to be so hard on you. Luckily, we got in here pretty quick and, you know, actually have the chance now to kind of start getting a little bit fortified, at least to some extent. Boron ore from Nuclear Craft. Oh, Nuclear Craft's in this pack. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really happy because this pack, silver, I'll take it, whatever. Oh, I can't take that actually. Whoops. I'm kind of just digging out a semi 9x9 area to call our initial base. Now we've got a nice big area to call home. Alright, so I think the first thing that I want to do is let's set up our bed, get our spawn point set and all that. Just so we've got that in place. I guess we'll put our bed like right here. There we go. Okay, I can sleep. Awesome. Now, getting out of here is going to be a pain. I can already promise you. And I don't have... See, that's the worst thing is I don't have chest storage right now. Chest storage is bad. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't want to take anything too valuable out with me. So let's get another stone pickaxe. And let's get some of these like random blocks to build with, like maybe dirt. I think I would like a place to store saplings. Or set up sapling farm. Oh, man, I need chests bad. So bad. Okay, let's put our heart crystals up, and I guess the rest of the stuff I'm going to take with me. I mean, I do have this iron backpack. I could put the stuff in there, I guess. And then store it in the chest? I don't know. Okay. We are going to head out of this place. And do just a little bit of exploration. Oh!
Got him! Got him!
What is this? Okay. I walked out of the house and I survived, what, all of 5 seconds, maybe? Oh my god. I just hear these mobs everywhere. I love the creeper thing. I used to have some of those, like sound files and stuff put in for creepers. I do love... Oh, cool! Thanks for that, creeper. Well, we have no, yeah, our house is gone, to say the least. I'm glad I went underground. I did see I spotted a structure over in this direction. I want to go over here because these structures have chests. And... changed my mind. In fact, yeah, look, that's water creepers. That's water creepers. They jump out of the water and they just start exploding. I mean, it's possible I could get them to come out of the water, maybe. Actually, I want all this gravel. Can I get all this gravel? Actually, jumping down here was not my best idea. No! No! Get away. How much gravel is that? 64. Okay. Awesome. Now, I need clay as well. That's another major thing. And it sucks because water is so difficult in this pack. Like, water is so dangerous. Ah! What just happened? Oh, I just want to go home and never leave. Ever. I mean, look at that. It's like the hell cow. Look at all that health. Go run, you. Wow, what is this? Ah. Okay. I mean, at least we're close to where we spawned in at. This is life. There is just red everywhere. All over the place. Oh. Imagine playing this pack on hardcore. And we're going to try to go get some clay. Fingers crossed. And any gravel I find, I'm going to go ahead and grab that too, just because it's going to be something that we're going to need. Sand is another thing that... Hey! Good God! There is no rest for the weary on here. I swear. Okay. There's like almost 2 stacks of sand. We're good. I mean, at least resource gathering is very, very quick in this pack. That helps a ton, I will say. I'm going to throw all this stuff into the bag, I think. Is that maybe that? Okay. And we're going to get ourselves a bit of clay. There's almost 2 stacks. That means I can get all those free chests as well. So that's going to help. Can I get all this clay maybe? Hello, bear. I'm not as worried about them when they're in the water like that, though. I will say. I don't know if I want to go for that structure or the one over there because the water is just too dangerous. Oh. And honestly, I'm going to need food very, very soon. But wildlife kills you. So if you, like, cows and stuff try to kill you if you attack them. Hello, wild dog. Alright, so we got that stuff. I'm going to head back to our safety zone, honestly. Just because I don't relish the idea of staying out here any longer than I have to. That's dangerous. I'm not even going to do it. We are back home again. And let's see, getting started. They wanted us to get this gravel. We'll go ahead and... oh yeah, that's in this bag, right? Okay, we'll detect it. We get 16 peanut butter cookies, an engineer's hammer, and 16 stone spikes. I'm getting all tongue-tied. The stone spikes will come in handy, because if we wanted to live above ground, we could actually put the stone spikes down and start killing mobs, protecting our base, that kind of thing. We'll go ahead and take that. And we also have treated unfairly. Get 64 clay, and we get 6 chests. I do want to do this, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Those chests are going to be very, very important for us. Cobble gobble. We need 8 compressed cobblestone. We get a furnace and a rare loot bag. Awesome. Okay, so I do want to start working towards that. The furnace is going to be important, to say the least here. Okay, so there's a bunch of cobble. Go ahead and turn this back on. And as long as I light up, I don't think... surely nothing would spawn down here if it's lit up. Okay, we should have enough to get all of our compressed cobble now. So there's 7 pieces. 8 pieces. Okay. And cobble gobble. Claim. Okay, we got a furnace. We're getting through a lot of the initial stuff, and getting through that initial stuff is the main thing. You know, once you have a base set up, it's not as bad as it has been this first bit. I've died a few times. Imagine playing this in hardcore. Be fun times. Okay, so what quests do they want us to work on next? I'm mainly focusing on the getting started ones right now, of course. Dongly Do Neighbor. Get 64 dirt, and they give us a dirt dongle. These are actually really cool. Let me grab that. There's 64. Basically what a dirt dongle does is you can use it to flatten terrain. Up to 25 blocks above you. And yeah, it does a 50 by 50 by 4 square of dirt, clearing anything 25 blocks above it. So that could be really cool to use. I'm going to hold on to it, honestly. But if we go up above ground, and if we want to clear out some space, that dirt dongle comes in very, very handy. I'm going to set up a little place here to get some storage going, since we got all these chests. So I'm thinking that we'll put it... I'm kind of building like a little closet, like a little sub area here. I found a bunch of uranium ore from nuclear craft. That's going to be fun. Okay, I got a little bit cleared out here and somewhat of a little storage area started. I just kind of wanted this away from a lot of the stuff so that if a creeper gets down here or something, it may not destroy it. Let's actually go ahead and make ourselves a door for this. I'll just put the door in right there. Sounds good. Alright, I'm going to start, let's see. Where are we at on quests? What do they want us to do now? Balls of Steel get 16 iron ore. Says you'll need to strengthen your resolve and your physical stature in order to deal with the monstrosities that will be in your way going forward. You will occasionally find heart crystals and heart canisters as loot bag rewards or mob drops. Combine 9 of the heart crystals to form 1 canister. Using a canister will permanently increase your maximum health. You can achieve double your current health for 30 full hearts. Couple that with the natural absorption shield that is available later in the game, and you may actually stand a chance. Okay, I believe I have all the iron that we need. Maybe not. There's 11. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that, because that heart canister would be nice to get. So there's that. Actually, let me grab these. I'm gonna move them back into the storage room. And I will, between episodes, I'll work on sorting things a little bit better and stuff, but for right now, this is good. Okay, so we've got our heart crystals. There's our very first heart container. And there we go. We got ourselves a free heart. The warrior class actually started with an extra one, but I feel like that's just a temporary... I'd like to have the regen spell, you know what I mean? To me, that's very, very useful. The sword and the stone get 16 cold, and we get an intermedium sword. It's 11 attack damage. It says this pack is balanced around your ability to dual wield, and that doesn't always imply you should be using 2 swords. Consider a sword and shield, as shields not only block damage, but also some have ridiculous knockback and thorn enchants. Or consider wielding a helpful spell in your left hand and a sword in the other. The options are vast. Okay, that's something I don't usually do, is dual wield. And I am going to have to get used to that, I think, in this pack. I do believe. Okay, is there a place that I can get just a little bit more coal by chance? So we can get that new sword. Getting through these initial quests is going to help a lot, I think. Adamantium. Green is good. What is that? It's lightning fast. Okay. We've got boron. We've got some bauxite. All kinds of good things here. Okay, let me throw some of this stuff into my bag. And let me clean up our ladders real quick, because I broke those all apart. And we should have enough coal now to turn that quest in. I've got enough space in my inventory. Okay, intermedium sword. There we go. Haha. It's a legendary. A lot of attack damage. They're coming for me. That's what that means. If you start hearing explosions near you, it means mobs are coming. So that's the thing. We're not going to be able to live underground forever. It's going to be a very temporary situation. Oh, mystical agriculture. I will take it. I mean, you can see on the map, they're starting to build tunnels towards me, I think. So I'm just going to go take the fight to them. We got that new sword now, so why not? Oh, I did find some gold. That I will take. There's actually some really good mining right here. Oh my god. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Oh no, I mean there's so much stuff up here. Climber? Man, I don't know what some of these mobs even are. Okay, we're just gonna dump all these things into here. Ah. Oh my gosh, they're up there. I guess Arachne. Oh, it's one of those spider people, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, it's popping out like little cave spiders is what it's doing. There we go. Oh, you are dead. Okay, I don't know if I want to like... Oh my gosh. That's those climber things. They're creeping. Chimerite. This would be a good place to be able to go caving and stuff, if I could just light it all up. I don't have the stuff on me right now to do that. The sounds these things make are great. I love it. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but so far I'm having a blast in this pack. Like, these are the kind of packs I really, really love. Is the ones that like really just frustrate you and make you go crazy. No, I don't want to go down here right now. Not yet. I want to kind of basically like make a bit of this stuff safe is my goal right now. So that no creepers can spawn, nothing can come after us from here. And that way I can just kind of like live my life in our little cubby hole. and slowly start expanding. That's the main thing with, I think, with these kind of packs. The way I've always played them is don't overextend. Don't, you know, I tend to like building big bases, but in packs like this, I will start a lot smaller because of the fact that, I mean, mobs will just wreck you. Okay, I'm going to take this iron. Iron seems to be like it's going to probably be valuable, just like in most packs. Alright, this area seems to be all lit up now. Mana elementals! And you may have noticed that difficulty slider down there. That's at the bottom left. Ooh. However, this chest has health. It's a mimic. Okay. I figured those were probably in the pack. The fact that Grimoire of Gaia is in here, I'm really surprised Lycanites is not in this pack. Because I know Lycanites, there is a 1.10 version for Lycanites that it's out. And I am very surprised that it's not within this pack. Like, this would be the kind of pack that would love some Lycanites. It might be too much, though, with Lycanites and Infernal Mobs and Grimoire of Gaia and Dangerous... What's this? Those rats are suddenly out to get me. They're trying to steal my stuff. I do not appreciate that. Not one little bit. Okay, I'll tell you what. My inventory's shot, and of course we don't... Chests are going to be a thing moving forward that we have to kind of concern ourselves with as well. I am going to put a door on this, just like as a last offense. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. Let's take a look at the quest that we've got on hand. Never bring sand to the beach. Get 64 sand, and we actually get 2 turret bases and 2 basic turret base cranks. 16 bacon mushroom burgers. It says these tier 1 turret bases should help you get started on defending your property. You'll receive some additional assistance a few quests down. Once we get some of that stuff in place, I will start building some property. I will say in this pack, I probably won't build as big and elaborate as I usually do because it's, you know, it's not really a pack that's meant for that, I think. But we will try to do something nice. Reinforced stone. Then we need to get 16 torches. It says the Picappa is a tool used primarily to vein mine stone and cobblestone. This saves durability on your more capable mining tools. Delete cobblestone disabled. Oh, whoa, it has 31,000 durability. That's crazy. That's going to be nice. And then we need to get into the stencil tables and stuff like that as well. I see... Oh, man. There's so many quests here, by the way. Because then we also have, like, the damage traps, spawner shards, scrap boxes, blood orb, sterling engine, oh god, the wrench. Started getting into IC2. We're steadily making our way towards the coke oven. I do believe that, I know this episode's running about wrapping up point, so I am going to end it here. My main goal today was to kind of get started and get ourselves at least away from the action. You know, all the stuff that was happening on above ground and stuff like that. I wanted to get out of that as quickly as possible because, as you saw, it was really, really rough. I feel like we're semi-safe right now. I do want to square away food in the very near future. However, as things stand right now, we do have a lot of food on us. And realistically, I could cook a lot of this stuff in the furnace as well. A lot of this raw meat that we've been grabbing and stuff. We're doing fairly good on ores. I am going to open up these couple loot bags that we have. Out of curiosity, we've got an overclocker upgrade. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, let me throw in... I'm going to throw, like, ores into this, right? And we'll throw Inferium Essence, redstone coal, iron nugget, gold nugget, glowstone. Okay. We've got a map, intermedium essence, 2 of those, angel block, and an overclocker upgrade. I have noticed that the loot bags are very, very good within this pack. I noticed that in creative as well. The rare loot bag, we have Ardite boots with strength 2 if you have the full set on. That's from the, what's that mod called? It's like something armor, complete armor or something. Armor Plus, that's what it is. From Armor Plus. It's really, really nice. It's basically like the Tinker's Construct version of armor. So everything has like set bonuses, and you can make armor from different kinds of stuff and everything. Really, really nice. I'm happy to see that in the pack. Also, Lava Battle Axe. That's from Armor as well. Armor Plus. Applies sets on fire. Huh. Imbued Slate, High Explosive Cartridges, and Dye Seeds. It's kind of interesting that's dropping Magical Crop Seeds. Just pow from bags. And also I know that Agricraft is in this pack as well, so we're going to have some fun with that. Because it's 1.10. Keep in mind this is 1.10. That's what I love, is a lot of mods that are Mystical Agriculture. A lot of mods that I've been wanting to get updated to 1.10 have been updated, and they're in this pack, and it's amazing. It's great. So anyways, like I said, I know it's about wrapping up point. I know the episode's running a bit long. Like I said, my main goals today was just to get started and get this pack under control so that we can start moving forward with it. Next episode, we're going to begin moving towards creosote and steel production, stuff like that, because those are very, very important as far as moving forward within this pack. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more, more daily videos. Stay up to date on everything. If you guys enjoy this pack, do let me know. Personally, I'm having a blast with it. I love packs like this, and they're a major rush, let's say, and there are always a lot of excitement within these packs, and I have so much fun playing them. Like I mentioned before, Blood and Bones was my jam, after it came out for quite a while. So if you guys enjoy it, let me know. Like I said, right now we're just kind of running this in place of the Direwolf pack. I know there's still a couple more episodes of Direwolf. I know today's episode, I'm postponing that until tomorrow because I want to do a few more things. But it will be wrapping up very, very soon. So this pack will be temporarily taking the place of Direwolf. And then within like a month or so, the FTB Beyond Expert should be coming out. I know that's the intended date anyway for it. So, if you guys want to continue seeing this, even after that point, just let me know. Let me know that you guys are enjoying it and stuff. Personally, I'm having a blast with it, so I have no qualms with continue playing it. So, anyways, with that said, I'm gonna quit rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys next time. Really, really cool pack. It's on the Curse launcher. That's where I found it anyway. So, if you guys are interested, check it out on Curse, and I do. So far, I highly suggest it, right? I've been playing it for around an hour, and then a little bit of time in creative before this, and having a blast with it, honestly. So, feel free to check it out. And personally, I'm loving the pack. Just spot on. It's great. Everything just works well, and I love all the effort put into, rebalancing, not just on recipes, but also on the combat and the drops and just the mods and everything. There's just so much effort that was put in this pack, and I love it. And I can't wait to start checking out that difficulty at the bottom left. That's going to be interesting once we start killing some bosses. So anyways, until next time, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys then.